Hey, this is Pastor Jimmy from Woodbine Church. Our church family is going through a devotion series based on the book Christmas Pilgrims, A Journey to See Jesus by Michael McElroy. We believe this is an excellent resource for you and your family to use to help you get ready for the Christmas season, and we hope you'll continue to join us as we go through this devotional. Welcome to our devotion for December the 2nd. You are blessed because you believed the Lord would do what He said. That's what Luke tells us in Luke 1:45. Mary couldn't wait to head for the hills. She had to see Elizabeth. Her old relative's round belly would be tangible evidence that what the angel said was true. When she saw that Elizabeth was pregnant, just as the angel said, she could make more sense of what the angel had told her about her own pregnancy. When she arrived in the little town in the Judean hill country where Zechariah and Elizabeth lived, she went to their house and called out to Elizabeth. Dr. Luke tells us that the baby in Elizabeth's womb leaped within her at the sound of Mary's voice, and that Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit. The reference to the Spirit explains how this old woman, mysteriously pregnant herself, became the first human in the story to call Mary's baby Lord. She told her young visitor how honored she was that the mother of her Lord had come to see her, and about the baby within her jumping for joy when Mary spoke. All of this confirmed for Mary what the angel had said a few days before. Had Mary, at this stage, told anyone else about the angel's message? Had she wondered how she would explain it, and who in their right mind would believe it? And then, before she even got to tell her, Elizabeth knew all about it and was celebrating. Elizabeth said an interesting thing to Mary about the young woman's blessedness. She said, "You are blessed because you believed that the Lord would do what He said." That line is one of the great ones for Christmas pilgrims like you and me to embrace. It embodies the whole journey of Abraham and his descendants through the pages of the Old Testament. It summarizes the good news of the gospel, explaining it in the simplest terms why and how God's scheme of redemption can work. It explains how thousands who responded to the good news in Acts were saved. It's the basis for the changed lives and new hope of those disciples addressed in letters we now call the epistles in the New Testament. Pilgrim, it's important for you to understand how this statement applies to us on our own journey. It's about believing that God did what He said He would do about the baby in Mary's womb being the Son of God. But we also need to believe that God will do what He has promised in our own lives. Recall a time when you trusted God's promise and were blessed by doing so, and give thanks. Can you think of any promise God has made that you need to trust more to enjoy a blessing that He wants to give you? Thank you so much for joining us for Christmas Pilgrims, A Journey to See Jesus. If you would like your own copy of this book, you can order it at Amazon.com. Just type in Christmas Pilgrims and the author's name, Michael B. McElroy. We hope you'll continue your journey with us as we journey towards Christmas, and may this holiday season and this Christmas time be more special than it's ever been before. Take care and God bless.